Ever notice how some people seem to magnetize wealth effortlessly? Like money just finds them? They're not always the loudest, the flashiest, or even the hardest working. And yet, they attract success, influence, and opportunity with almost magnetic precision. What's going on beneath the surface? Is there a secret law at play? Here's the truth. Money responds to energy, to alignment, intention, and clarity. The wealthy, whether they realize it consciously or not, operate under a law. They attract wealth by who they become, not just by what they do. It's not about the grind. It's about the gravity. The law of money begins with perception. The rich don't chase money because they don't see money as scarce. In their world, money is abundant. It flows. And this simple belief shifts everything. Scarcity makes people desperate. Abundance makes people strategic. If you constantly believe there's never enough, you'll act from fear. You'll chase, grasp, hustle. But if you believe money is drawn to value, you'll focus on becoming valuable. That's the pivot point. Think about it. When you chase money, you give it power over you. But when you focus on building value, skills, insights, relationships, money starts chasing you. The wealthy understand this. They invest in themselves, in their mindset, in their personal brand. They position themselves as solutions to big problems, not beggars for small paychecks. Here's a principle the rich live by. Money is a mirror. It reflects your internal beliefs, habits, and self-worth. If you believe deep down that you're unworthy of wealth, no amount of grinding will change that. Your subconscious will sabotage your results. But if you begin to see yourself as someone who naturally attracts wealth, who creates value effortlessly, your actions and your outcomes shift. It's also about emotional detachment. The wealthy aren't obsessed with money itself. They're obsessed with freedom, with impact, with leverage. Money is just a tool, never the goal. That's why they remain calm in chaos. While others panic in a downturn, the wealthy strategize. While others hoard, they invest. They don't act out of emotion, they act from vision. A key element of this law is positioning. The rich know how to position themselves where money flows. They don't run toward opportunities blindly. They place themselves at the intersection of problems and solutions. Whether it's in a booming market, a needed skill set, or a rising industry, they're there, waiting, watching, aligned. They understand that chasing creates resistance. But attraction? It creates momentum. Now, let's talk about energy. You can sense it in a room, that quiet confidence some people exude. That's not arrogance. It's alignment. The wealthy cultivate their energy through discipline, through clarity, through intention. They walk into rooms expecting to win, not because they're entitled, but because they've trained their minds to expect success. Contrast that with desperation. Desperation leaks. It repels opportunity. When you walk into an opportunity needing it to work, people feel that pressure. But when you enter with power, when you know you bring value, whether you're chosen or not, you become magnetic. This law also relies on patience. Attraction isn't always instant. The people who attract wealth without chasing it play the long game. They focus on building trust, reputation, and networks. They let results compound. They plant seeds and water them. And because of that, when the harvest comes, it's exponential. A subtle part of this law is detachment from outcome. The rich take action, but they don't cling to results. They move forward regardless. Why? Because their self-worth isn't tied to a single deal, a single sale, or a single opportunity. This makes them resilient, adaptable, and dangerous in the best way. But perhaps the most profound part of the law of money is identity. The rich don't act rich. They are rich, long before their bank balance shows it. They make decisions like the wealthy, they protect their time like the wealthy, they invest like the wealthy. Because they've already shifted their identity. And once identity shifts, results follow. So maybe it's time to stop asking, how can I make more money? And start asking, who do I need to become to attract more wealth? Because once you become that person, the one who's aligned, focused, valuable, strategic, money won't just find you. It will follow you.